long have you been here?
Well, I moved in right when it opened, about 2 years ago. So I've been here from the beginning.
What do you think?
It's been wonderful. It's a great space to be in. It's just what we need, just what we want. We're here in a two-bedroom. We've got a space which is rather unique. It runs parallel to the river and the building itself. So we get two banks of these incredible windows that go from floor to ceiling. And we're in the midst of a community of creative people. And we're meeting people from the get-go, and every day and every month you get introduced to someone else, and it's a slow unfolding process. And it's just getting better and better as the time goes on. This piece is titled Witness. It's made from discarded white generic matchbooks, which I collected between the years of 1996 and 1999. So it's ultimately a 4-year period of walking through cities and urban environments and collecting discarded materials in general, but also keeping an eye out for the discarded white generic matchbooks. So it's a 4-year accumulation. I was interested in a human-made, machine-made object that was discarded and then becoming nature-affected. I saw these white generic matchbooks as tiny gessoed canvases that once they're discarded, they become little recording devices that capture their experience from that time on. Did it rain? Did it snow? Were they run over by cars? What was the earth like around them? And so all of the tonal variety you see here is the degradation and decay and weathering of the matchbooks. This piece is no longer being affected from the outside in through its surface. It's actually now starting to change from the inside out because it's made of cardboard. The pH balance, it's not acid-free or archival, of course, so it is in the process of aging. It's continuing to weather from the inside out. The whites are starting to turn a little more to the sepia-toned color range. But this piece, finished in '99, so it's more than 10 years old. The last matchbook applied.
Right.
So it's a slow process, but I would say in 20 more years, this will definitely have a sepia-toned patina at work. All of this work has really been an evolution and a journey. I didn't wake up one morning and say, I'm going to work with discarded Camel matchbooks or discarded Camel cigarette packages. It started in 1988, 89 while I was living in Oakland, and at the time I was taking walks along the railroad tracks and collecting rusty metal and distressed wood for more three-dimensional constructions and assemblages. And a few years into that process, in 1991, I happened to pick up a discarded Marlboro cigarette package and was struck by its resemblance to Warhol's Campbell's, and was also interested in its weathering, changing surface. So that then led me to other tobacco-related items and paper ephemera in general. And I started working with them in repetition, inspired by Warhol,